5 things that your skin can tell you about your digestive system, your gut. It blows me away that so many people are treating their skin with lotions, creams, medications, but they're ignoring the root cause, which is in the gut. Now, when I get through all 5, I'll tell you how to correct them, but I want to kind of just touch on each one first. Number 1, altered microbiome. That might mean we just don't have enough good guys and we have too many bad guys. That could come from your diet or especially taking an antibiotic. One of the most common effects of having alteration in your gut is rosacea. Even if you look at how they treat rosacea, they give you an antibiotic because they want to kill off the excess bad bacteria. And it does work temporarily. It's going to come back. Actually worse. This imbalance in the microbiome creates inflammation that then becomes systemic and it can go throughout the body, but it shows up in your cheeks. Now there's other problems in the digestive tract. Number 2, SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. That's a condition where you have the microbes really in the wrong place. Most of your microbes should be in the large intestine, but when those microbes start to go up into the small intestine, you develop nutritional deficiencies because these microbes compete for your food. And you definitely have a lot of inflammation, sometimes arthritis, but you can also have rosacea. I'm telling you, if you want really nice skin, just fix your gut and you will have beautiful skin. Number 3 is inflammation in the gut. And you'll feel like a pain or tightness or bloating in the gut. And the great majority of the time, it's what the person's eating. The big culprit is gluten in wheat and other grains. And here's what you need to know about inflammation. The more inflammation in the gut that you have, the less you can absorb zinc. A deficiency of zinc can cause rashes, but also deficiency of zinc will cause the flaky, scaly, red skin around your nose, around your mouth. But deeper, it's the inflammation in the gut that won't let you absorb zinc. The worse off your digestive system is, the fewer foods you should eat in a given meal. And this is why carnivore seems to be really good for a lot of people, because you're eliminating a lot of different things that could be aggravating the gut. When you think about zinc, it's a great healer of wounds, ulcers, leaky gut. As a side note, there's a couple other things that can cause this flaky, dry, scaly skin. High levels of omega-6 fatty acids from seed oils and not having enough omega-3 fatty acids from fish and cod liver oil. Okay, so that's inflammation. But let's say that inflammation now has become chronic and it's going to be there for a period of time. Now you're going to lose your villi, the little root-like projections on the inside of the colon. And the purpose of these villi is to have more surface area to absorb things. You're going to have a hard time absorbing nutrients and especially vitamin D. There are a lot of autoimmune skin disorders that are directly related to low vitamin D, because once you don't have enough vitamin D, your immune system is vulnerable. One solution is to take a lot more of it, okay? So that will penetrate into the areas that need to absorb it, being out in the sun on a regular basis, or even using certain types of light therapy. And the last one is there's something going on with your gallbladder. Maybe you had it removed or you just don't produce enough bile salts. If you don't have enough bile, now we can't break down and digest the fat-soluble vitamins, especially vitamin A. And if you're deficient in vitamin A, you may start developing those little goose pimples on the back of your arms or your legs, in which case you need to start taking things that are high in vitamin A. Beef liver or even cod liver oil has a really good source of active vitamin A called retinol. And the cool thing about cod liver oil, it's high in omega-3 fatty acids, which also can help those little goose pimple things in the back of your arm. And so if you don't have a gallbladder or you're sluggish with bile, you might need to take bile. You can get ox bile, you can get purified bile salts, or even something called TUDCA, which works really good. And then what happens is one of the symptoms could be itchy skin. So what's at the bottom of that? Well, it's your diet. It could be stress. It could be that you're taking estrogen therapy, like birth control pills or hormone replacement therapy. Or it could be that you have too much insulin that's depleting your bile because you eat a lot of carbohydrates. A good probiotic would be very beneficial. Also consuming fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, raw milk cheese. Actually eating like raw salad that's grown in your garden. It also has microbes. That can be a form of a probiotic, believe it or not. If you have SIBO, a lot of bloating, and you get worse when you eat fiber, you're going to have to go on the carnivore for a while. This is why so many people clear up their autoimmune diseases as well as their skin issues when they go carnivore, because they're eliminating a lot of things that are irritating the gut, and meat is loaded with glutamine that can heal the gut. What would be good for SIBO is to do intermittent fasting, maybe 1 meal a day, maybe acidify the stomach with some betaine hydrochloride or apple cider vinegar. That could help you greatly. But there's one more thing. You can make your own probiotic, which is really good if you had a history of antibiotics or even SIBO. L-reuteri can live in the small intestine as well as the large intestine, and it has multiple effects. It creates a very acidic area where these bad guys can't live. It gives you lots of benefits with your digestion. And a lot of people who had acne will no longer have acne. Why? Because it can help heal the gut to the point where you don't have all this systemic inflammation that's spreading up on your skin. The more damaged your gut is, the stricter your diet needs to be with certain foods, because ultimately the best way to heal the gut is to clean up the diet. So I really hope you now understand this huge connection between your skin and your colon and what to do about it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.